Hey folks, it's Nick Granville. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, so today I thought I'd get into some minor pentatonic stuff. If you look back on my channel, you'll see I've discussed minor pentatonic quite a few times on here in different settings and things. Jazz stuff, blues stuff, funk stuff, soul stuff, rock, that kind of stuff. But today I wanted to kind of take it a little bit further, if you know what I mean, and just kind of see, like, how well do you really know the minor pentatonic? Because a lot of people go, oh, I know minor pentatonic, I'm bored of minor pentatonic. And then usually what it is, man, they don't know jack about minor pentatonic. So I thought, let's get into that today. Here's 5 tests that we're going to do to see how well you know the minor pentatonic. First thing, you got to know all 5 shapes. If you don't know these, I'll put them on the screen. Just pause this moment, learn them up, and then come back to this, right? Or none of this is going to make sense if you don't know that. So the first one, let's do string skipping. So we're going to go, right? Right, so A string to D string, then jump back to the string we skipped, A string, and then skip a string again, go to G, back to the D, to the B, to the G, to the E. Relatively easy, right? And, you know, and then of course do it backwards. But the test is, can you do it through all the 5 shapes? Right, so that's up one shape and down another. And it'll see just how well you know that minor pentatonic. Number 2, along one string. Can you actually solo properly and sound musical along one string? Let's take A minor again and just go here. It's the same minor pentatonic, right? We had A, C, D, E, and G, right? So A, C, D, E, G. Can you make a musical solo with it? And then choose another string. What happens is none of your licks work anymore because you're viewing the guitar this way instead of this way, right? These are not new concepts. This is nothing I've reinvented the wheel on. It's just something to try and see how well you know your minor pentatonic. Okay, so here's a little something I got from Kurt Rosenwinkle, the jazz guitar player. Can you play minor pentatonic in A and then move up to a tone to B minor pentatonic, up a tone to C sharp minor pentatonic, up a tone to E flat minor pentatonic, up a tone to F, up a tone to G. Right, so A minor would be this. And then, you know, it makes sense to kind of move up to B minor. No. Can you do it without moving? So A minor. And then B minor. Then C sharp minor. Oops, I should have played that note. And then E flat minor pentatonic. F. And then G. Right, but can you make music with it? Right? It's really going to test it. Now I'm doing 1 chord every bar, right? 1, 2, or every 2 bars, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then change. I'm going to the next one. So essentially get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Right? Try doing the same thing, but doing it twice as fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Without moving. That's the key thing. It's easy to do it with moving, but try and do it in one position. And if you get comfortable here, can you do it here? And can you do it here? And can you do it here? And that'll really test how well you know it. Of course, once you've done A, do the same thing in B flat, and you'll get the next series of tones like B flat, C, D, E, etc., etc. And you've pretty much covered every key. It's a good way to do it. Right, next one I did was I went onto ChatGPT and I got it to generate at random keys, right? So out of this, it came up with this list. So I've taken the first 12 and just see, can you play those minor pentatonics again without moving around? So E, we'll go with minors, E minor, right? But, right, and then B flat, G, D flat, A, F, B, E flat, C, A flat, D, F sharp would be, right? And just see, can you do those? And again, can you make music with it? Because that's what really matters. Running scales is not music. Running scales is just a means to knowing the material to make music. It's what you do with it, right? And the last one, this is a big one, right? Take a jazz standard or any tune with a bunch of harmony that's kind of a bit more complex, you know, that's not kind of your blues form or your kind of more rock stuff, and see, can you play minor pentatonics over it, right? So I'm going to play now a tune called There Will Never Be Another You. And I'm going to play, I'm not going to use a backing track for now because I haven't got one set up, but I would ordinarily do this with a backing track. But I'm just going to play pentatonics over this, right? So on the E flat major chord, I'm going to convert them all to minor. I've talked about this on my channel before, but I'm going to make that C minor. Right, the relative minor, and then D minor 7 flat 5, G7 to C. This is a jazz standard called There Will Never Be Another You. I'm going to treat that as just this G chord. So I'm going to go upper minor third and play minor pentatonic. Right, I've talked about that on my channel before too. Right, substituting minor pentatonics on C minor, I'll go back to C. On B flat, I'll go to D flat. Is that what I do? No, B flat. And then A flat, I go F minor. Right. A flat minor, I just go A flat minor. E flat, I go to C again. F7, I'll play C minor, which really is like F7 sus. It's close enough. And then on the F minor to B flat, I'm going to play D flat. And then on the E flat, I'm going to finish with D major. D minor pentatonic rather. On the E flat major, which gives me a Lydian tonality. So this is what you get. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and you can hear that I'm just using pentatonics to play over a jazz tune. And it really tests how well you know those minor pentatonics, because you can't bluff that, right? Like, you've got to make the chord changes. A song like that is in multiple keys, right? Starts in E flat, then essentially moves to kind of feeling like it's in C minor, then moves to like it's in A flat major, then it moves to an A flat minor, then it's back to E flat, then the F7 chord is like out of key. And then it cycles back to E flat, so on and so on. Right, you get the idea. Choose a tune like that. It doesn't have to be a jazz tune. It could be a progressive rock tune, but something with some chord changes. And see, can you play minor pentatonic over it and actually make all the chord changes in just minor pentatonic? Right, I could do that with arpeggios and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Hey, look, if you found this useful, like and subscribe. It really goes a long way to helping the channel. And, you know, I'm growing this slowly. I realize being a jazz fusion guitar player, it's never going to be a fast growth with this. And I'm not about numbers. I don't care about that. I want you to get something out of it. That's really what it's all about. The benefits I get is people come to me for private lessons if they want to. I enjoy seeing people learning. I enjoy making videos and doing this stuff. So it's all good. You know what I mean? If you want to support the channel, there's a buy me a coffee link below. But the best thing you can do really is just share it with people who are into the same stuff. If you know someone who thinks they know pentatonic, but you think, well, I don't know that you do, send them this video and get them to do the test and see, can they do these 5 things. 9 times out of 10, they can't. Wow, 99 times out of 100. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. I will catch you soon. Cheers.